Dallas is beating
Chris is
Atlanta's
my
butt. Do
favorite
you hear me?
musician
Good
on
Lord.
apps, by the way. Chris is the best.
Okay,
Uh,
cool.
Yeah.
Let
I
me
still
follow
watch
my
the
man there. Chris
You're a
Sutherland.
real estate guy, though, right? That's your main gig.
Me?
Yeah, aren't you like a real estate guy
I was
investment?
in the banking and mortgage business. I
Yeah.
quit that almost 3 years ago to go full-time musician. So
And how's
not
it
anymore.
going?
Great.
How's it going? Good.
Aside from having quit everything right before the world shut down, it was great timing on my part.
Yeah,
But
that was a monkey wrench to everybody. I don't care what anybody says.
it's better now.
They don't put the grill on Sundays?
One of my favorite artists is David Gogo, and he was making silly money in Europe, like crazy money, and then it all stopped.
Oh yeah.
It just stopped. He went to all. He was almost in tears in a broadcast, going, "I had 53 gigs. I have 0."
Yep. It was a tough year. I mean, fortunately, I also direct 3 praise bands at 2 local churches, and masses were still being live streamed, and they needed music, so I was still getting paid by the churches and stuff. But the gig money was just gone for a long time.
The other thing too is people don't realize a lot of artists will get promised money. They go to the gig, and they don't get the money.
Yes.
They get screwed out of it, or they get portion. We'll pay you later.
Yeah.
Will you take food stamps?
Hell no. I would be
it's been a rough year for us. Will you take $50 less than we agreed on? No, I really won't.
Well, there was a friend of mine, I won't mention his name, but they offered him 12 grand to go and play. He got there. They gave him 2.
Yeah, that's the music game. That's why.
And his flight was, he said, by the time I flew everyone there and back, I think I lost 4 grand.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said, I'll never get that money. It's gone.
That's the music business, and I really worry about a lot of musicians. They've been saying that ever since. I mean, you can see what they did to Ray Charles.
Yeah.
You can see that. And Aretha Franklin used to be a stickler. She wouldn't perform unless she got her money. If she didn't show up, they didn't give her money. Plain and simple.
So as you get older, do you find that you enjoy different types of music? And that's a question to everyone.
Yes.
I listen to everything. Everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really into old jazz that my grandfather used to listen to, which I thought was like torturing yourself. So you almost have to develop your mind, I think, to understand it. It's weird, but I hated it as a kid. I was like, this is horrible.
Because of maturity and change.
I'm kind of with you there, Michael. I've gotten way more into like progressive rock, which is like, more free form, changing time signatures and that kind of stuff. And, 20 years ago, I would have been like, what the heck is that? But it's just, I get more into the things that aren't popular on the radio. Like my kids turn on, top 40 music, and I'm like, oh, that sounds terrible.
Trash right now.
How many kids do you have?
Oh, I've got a 24-year-old daughter, a 17-year-old daughter, and a 14-year-old daughter.
Jesus Christ.
I got really scared there when you started with 24, and I thought, he's got 24 kids.
No.
He's been busy. The road's has been fruitful.
Yes. It's just me and the dog, man. We're the only boys in the house.
There was a rumor, and I don't know if it's real, but B.B. King supposedly had 57 children that he knew about, and over 160 grandchildren that he knew about. And he said in an interview that it was way more than that because most people would not come forward. It was too shameful. But he paid one staffer. All they did was buy gifts and send gifts all year long.
You're damn right. That's the good thing.
Yeah. And one of the people that they would believe it is Tony D right there. Hi, buddy. So did Papa send you a gift every year?
Actually, I gotta make sure. I don't think I'm following Tony, so let me make sure
I just subscribed to you too, bro.
Oh, awesome! Thank you.
If I was related to him, I would have found you and I would have used his guitar across your head.
I know you would.
Helen had a question for you, Chris. What does the verified creator thing mean next to your name on your IG post?
What does the verified creator thing?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't notice that. I'm not sure.
Look at the Instagram.
I looked at it earlier. I just didn't notice the. Verified creator. Let me jump over there.
So you have
Tony,
Yes.
beside yours it says verified flirt. What does that mean?
Something you made up.
Was that
Okay.
like when they brought people over from Periscope who were like super broadcasters and they sort of like grandfathered us into their version of super broadcaster or verified creator or something like that, maybe?
Hella Citizen.
I love what Randy said about him and I when we do a show. He said, guaranteed mediocre content. We are the kings of mediocre.
Randy's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Hard
He has
to
me
prove,
crying.
yeah.
Yes, Randy has me crying. And he was livid.
It didn't tell me. Pull your card in.
Yeah,
$1.70.
we're happy. I'm happy you ain't going to, Nazim. I'm glad all of us made it. We gotta get everybody up here. I don't give a
All
damn.
right, thank you.
I am debunking.
Yeah, I think that's what that. I think that's what
thing.
that is. I think that's their version of like a.
All right,
like a super VIP or whatever.
Yeah.
We used to be VIPs and now we're verified creators, I guess.
I'm debunking the 10,000 follower thing to everybody out there because my thing is there are people who are up here that never broadcast. They're in the comments only. So my biggest thing is if you ever had an account, your biggest thing is you can't remember your password. That's what I'm seeing too.
Yeah.
If you look at our, you go to your profile picture and then you click on your name, it'll bring up the old profile that is still there.
I'm glad you said that.
Profile.
What you guys have to do is watch Walt's video and it shows you it's still there.
Yeah.
You just got to click on your name and it'll bring up the original profile.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Okay, so click on your profile.
Okay.
And then you're going to click on your name in that profile.
I'm sorry.
And then that's where you're going to see your followers and stuff.
I agree with Helen said. They did say they were going to do away with the VIPs and all the badges. They said they were doing
it's
away
gone.
with it.
No,
But if they're still up there, that's fine.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. So, but Chris shows something different on Instagram when they show his profile. So,
oh shit!
Mark said it caused more chaos than it ever did give clarity.
Because people were entitled to it and didn't beat the deadline when they came over from Periscope and stuff like that. People didn't earn it or whatever. I earned mine, so.
Yeah, I've been freeloading most of my life, so I don't know. I just kind of, I've had an enchanted life. You know,
confused off everyone, right, Michael?
I have a Haps bus, and I just run people over with it. That's what I heard.
Question, Space Gal, you said go to your profile and go to where?
Click on your name, and then it'll pop up the old file picture from Haps.
iPad is not working. Let me see if I can work in this other computer.
Nazim says the VIP badges are gone, so it's a bit like Squid Game.
This is so like Squid Game.
Yeah.
Yes. With less bloodshed.
Right.
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Already had it done, and no one knew what Squid Games was. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it.
I don't know. It was okay. I didn't think it was that great. It was okay.
Well, you're not into violence then.
Yes, clearly you are. She gets excited when she says it, even towards me. You're not into violence.
The kids told me about it. I was like, what is a Squid Game? And now I watched the first episode and I haven't gotten back to
it. We are. If there was a Hunger Games, her and I would be on the same team. I'm so serious.
Yeah. That makes sense. The art people are upset because it's difficult to show the art with this new approach.
Chris, you get used to the chaos. You do. It's It's
stream of consciousness. Stream of consciousness broadcasting.
Well, I think that's mine. I think this is the stream of chaos consciousness.
Stream of chaos.
Helen, we know you are, Helen. We know you are. Oh my God, you are straight Valkyrie.
People, you know what? The more chaotic it is, the more they enjoy it. Because when we used to do the karaoke really badly, and I would be horrified, I'd be like, "Let's take it down." They're like, "Oh no, we want to watch it over and over again."
Yeah, take them shits down now, please.
And I was like this. No, First one we did, we took it down. We had to. It was insane.
It's still up.
I know it's on Twitch if you want to see it.
So wait, Space Gal, how are you gonna?
I don't think no. Maybe Twitch took it down.
I like watching the rocket launches.
Well, I didn't do the one. You need a receipt. Okay, I didn't.
What made you
paper or plastic
leap from what you were doing investment banking into music? What was it? Just a state of mind?
Me, I just I don't know. I had kind of bounced around from job to job for like 10 years, and I couldn't figure out what am I going to do that I'm going to like, and it just kind of dawned on me that the only thing that had stayed constant over the last 15, 20 years, God, I sound old, was doing music. So
right,
we said, well, why don't you just book some more gigs and we'll figure the rest out. So I did.
Space Gal, that's the idea right there. What Nazim says should help you. If you actually,
I understand but understand something. They do, but I don't. I don't like it. People, my viewers, want it widescreen landscape.
Yes.
Most of my viewers put it on the Apple TV.
Yeah. So plus, when you beam out to for Twitch and Twitter, it's horizontal with these little tiny vertical, bars in broadcast.
It for Twitch, and see, when you listen to the founders that day, they said they did all this research.
Thanks, Debbie.
And they said the largest platforms that make the most money are ones that are done in portrait. So what are you talking about? TikTok, Instagram.
Right.
Biggest platforms are Twitch and YouTube, which use landscape, and Facebook, and even Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Facebook's landscape too. Yes.
Yes.
Twitter's landscape, when you go back and look at it, it's landscape somewhat like Periscope was.
Well, we also have a little rage here. Go ahead.
Facebook shows up like full screen vertical, but Twitter and Twitch show up like all smooshed.
She said go to profile and click on the picture. That's what she said, right?
I think it looks pretty good on YouTube, actually, when they do it sideways. I don't mind it at all. I think it looks pretty good. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. But I'm one of those, the cup is half full guys, I think. And I wouldn't last 12 seconds on the Hunger Games. So
I'm going to stick it out. I mean, where else are you going to go? Where else are you going to go where for free you can beam out your broadcast to Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Reddit? You could go to StreamYard. You'll end up paying for it. You used to be able to use Prism Live. Prism Live now doesn't do Twitter. It only does Facebook, Twitch, maybe YouTube if it's not glitching out totally.
Yeah. I can't get my Twitter to connect. It won't.
To
my Twitter
from Haps to Twitter, it won't click. Won't do it.
My Twitch won't. I typed the comment in on my Facebook, it worked. I typed the comment on my YouTube, it worked. I typed the comment on my Twitch, and it never came up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that I've seen so far, and I just tried that about an hour ago.
Hello, welcome. Very good. How are you doing?
Yes.
Paper or plastic?
The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Okay.
That's a hard guitar.
That's right, Mama. Yeah. We do that when she's gone. Oh, yeah.
Your Twitter is like watching grass grow, Michael.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
That's what Nazim says.
Yeah, he's right.
My Twitter has gotten very active. Very active.
No. What I do is I link the Habs to my Twitter.
No, that's the one.
And it doesn't work right now. That's what I'm saying. I always have to go. Now, I noticed that Tony's does. I wonder if you have to go?
No. We're talking about something here.
You said pull it.
No, I said I have to call them about it. Another one of our broke down.
Okay. So, do you guys know this song?
Twitter right now, this broadcast isn't showing up there, Mike?
No. I'll put it on later.
It's showing up on I could check Twitter and everybody if y'all want me.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube, and it'll be on Facebook, and it'll be. So, what song did the TikTok You Don't Stop? Does anybody know?
Telling me bad, I want to sex you up.
That's right.
I'm not multi-streaming.
We are. Which means you are.
But it's not gonna. I'll delete them. Whatever you guys do, I don't care. It don't matter. It's not. I'm totally disconnected from.
What does that
You
mean? She's
people out?
clapping her hand.
Sorry.
Should do this.
Hey,
I'm gonna
No, you
show
gotta stop
you.
playing with me.
But listen, it's been 3 days. Come on, let's give them a break. And
The
it's
update was
stable.
official yesterday. As of the update being official, all
Mhm.
complaints are legit to me. All fixes that need to be done should be addressed.
Do you know how many people Tony has helped? I was on the one day for like 6 hours just talking to people.
Lenny did it for about 5 or 6. I
Yeah.
did it for about
Tony was
5
incredibly
total
abusive
since I've
to
been
me
up there.
while he was trying to teach me, but that was okay.
Who was?
He woke up my wife, and that's okay too. He's calling me on Instagram. You know what he did? He goes, "Dude, let me up. There's a room. You let me up. I've been here forever. Really? Really?"
It's like
Who
they
did
ran
this
up
to you?
You did
four
that. Seriously, I think it said, "Go seriously, let me
Okay.
up." He messaged me on Instagram.
4 of them.
Oh, because you didn't know what you
Chris
were doing.
says
That's
the
right.
update has fixed the comments jumping broadcasts. Oh, that's good because that was annoying. I was looking at Randy's broadcast and seeing Michael's comments, and in Michael's broadcast, I was seeing Alicia's comments. And
That was on the mobile. Yes, that's on the mobile. That was happening. Yes.
But everybody that's here, I know would help.
I let
anybody.
you lady know you're not ghosting.
I know I have a beer tab, don't I?
You can't get on. You can only bring 4 people on the screen, Helen. Stop it.
Helen, I'll go down if you want to go up.
Oh shoot, I gotta jump, guys. I gotta get my daughter's gotta be at a class at 3 o'clock, so I've gotta go drive her.
Sorry about that. I'm glad you were.
Way to go, Mike.
But thanks for letting me come up and hang out. We'll have to do it again sometime.
I am I'm
You're
so
good,
glad
Chris.
I finally got to talk to you.
Same.
Good meeting you, man.
We'll do it
Good
again
meeting you.
soon.
All right, thank you.
It will give you an option for